Hi, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, I'm running a few minutes late. We have still a few people down with the big C in the house and doing tests. So my daughter has to go to college this morning, and we're testing her to make sure she can go. So, or can't go. Anyway, good morning. Welcome. I'm Terry from Holding Your Space, and this is morning meditation and chat. So we do a lot of chatting and a lot of meditating. A lot of. Hi, Annie Bear. Welcome. Good to see you. Beautiful face today. Beautiful pictures yesterday. Annie Bear and her granddaughter together. It's like two little angels. So sweet. Good morning, beautiful Fatima. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? Those were amazing dreams you had last night. About the dreams. I woke up this morning and they were showing me because everybody was talking about going back in your dreams and working with them. And they were showing me a way to wake up and the position that you wake it up in, if you can return to it when you want to go back to sleep and get back in that dream. It was weird. They were showing me how to do that. Anyway. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Good morning. Um, Hi, Judy. How are you? It is a beautiful day in Kansas, isn't it, Judy? It's gorgeous. Yeah, just beautiful out today. 73 right now. Yeah. So, everybody have a nice night. I think a lot of you were in the Dream Channel last night, and that Dream Channel is amazing. Hi, Linda Kennedy. How are you doing? Brenda T. Good morning, beautiful. Hi, Carolyn. Good morning, Sir Peter. The fabulous bookers are here. Hi, Liz. Good morning, all. Light, light, love, and more light. Wait a minute. They're both the same, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's that joy, wonder, Ananda, right? Right. So, anyway, um, gosh, lots of people here. Hi, Richie's Reach. How are you? It's so good to see you. Yeah. Aw. Christine, hello. Nice to see you here. And good morning, tribal dancers. There she is. Dun 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 dun. Hi. Who's talking about Debbie? Debbie DeMont. I need to call her up and see when we can get her on next. I'm really impressed with her. I think you guys are too, aren't you? But she's really something. Oh, hi, Leah. Yeah. Yeah, Ingrid's got school today and she's just, trying to figure out, can she go or can't she go? She's testing positive this morning, but was negative earlier in the week. So Kaylee had another weird one last night. Yep. The weird ones keep coming, don't they? So, and I feel like I just woke up and was just asleep. It was weird. Well, I guess it kind of was. Good morning, pups and peeps. Well, guess who heard you there? Tyler. Right. Yeah. Have them send you more. These dreams that everybody's having are just amazing. Just amazing. Oh, you were lurking in dreams last night, Linda? Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? Go outside with bare feet. Yeah. I'm barefoot right now. I usually am when I'm on. Good morning, Randy. It does help me to ground to go out there with barefoot. Barefoot. Um, oh, she's on with Illumination Portal today, Valerie. Oh, good. Good. Yeah. Definitely take notes, right, Danny? Yeah, she's amazing. I'm gonna see if I can't make it there. What time is she gonna be on? Does anybody know? Because I wouldn't mind hitting that one. Um, yeah, lots of Lemurians around. Yeah, lots of Lemurians. Um, blah, blah, blah. The Lemurians that I see are really tall, kinda look like Vikings. You know, like Palladians look like, kinda look like Vikings too, um, the Lemurians that I see are like really hairy Vikings. Oh my god, I got this new milk, and I got it at Whole Foods, and it's got cream at the top. So, anyway, it's organic and really good. Oh, Liz woke up at midnight with a big dragon right by your cheek. Oh, hello, can I help you? That's an amazing way to wake up, Liz. You're really working your magic, aren't you? Oh, Diana, your grass felt really wet this morning, and it felt good getting my feet squished into it. Yeah, that's the best time. That's one of my favorite sensations is squishing your feet in the mud or the wet grass. It's really nice. Yeah, the dragons have really been really been active. Okay, Teresa, so 3 hours from now. Oh, wow. 3 hours is when, Debbie's gonna be on, I guess. Well, I need to call her. Huh. Randy listened to a tuning fork sound video for sleep. Happy to say it worked. Randy, would you send that to me? I'd be interested in that. I'm always looking for something for sleep. I've got a couple of, channels that I go to that play sleep music, and I'm really particular about the hertz that I wanna go to sleep with, because some of them are a little hoarse or something, you know? It's a little it's like it's a furry s the sound is furry. That's how I kinda liken it. Um, Leah, what's the red hair deal? Oh, I don't know. Was it on one of my channels or one of my thumbnails? One of my thumbnails does come out and it looks like red hair. I think I put a weird filter on it. Um, okay. Thank you, Lori. Valerie and Debbie will be on at noon Central Time. Oh, the redheaded people are Aboriginal. Some of them are. Yeah. And some of the, Lemurians that I see are kind of red and blonde, and they can be brown and they can be gray too, but they've got a lot of hair, and for the most part, they're extremely tall. So, we've got a lot of them around here because we've got the cave system, and a lot of them around, um, not Santa Fe, but I'm sure they're there too, Sedona, the other S word. Yeah. Um, Diana. Um, Oil painter, there were a few parts of the dream, but the first part you remember you're sitting in a clearing, my dad's sport car, roof down, surrounded by hundreds of birds, trees, poop everywhere. Have you guys ever done that? You park under overhang or a tree or one of those underpasses, right? Under the highway where they have parking sometimes in the inner city. And then you come back to your car and it's just gray, shades of gray, shades of poop. Um, okay, 1 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but not on you. You didn't get. Whoa! So you're fancy. You're good. Yeah, yeah. Um, and 10 minutes behind the Lemurians are Palladians, I think Chiron said. Yeah. Yeah, really close together. 'Cause I get a lotta Palladians in too, but the Palladians have a real different feel, and they're a little, um, eh, most of the Lemurians that I meet in the physical are kind of rough and tough, or they kinda look that way. They're not, but that's kinda, the vibe I get from the way that they look. But then the Palladians look a little different. And then there's some others out there that I think are kinda walkthroughs that happen, and they're tall too. I can always tell by the height, and they're really tall, and they're more smooth operators. Remember that song? He's a smooth operator. I should not I should not be allowed to sing, and certainly not this morning. Um, what's with the bats? Hmm. Are you having a lot of bats, Randy? I get a lot of bats in my neighborhood. I like them. Okay, then your sister shows up all of a sudden and starts driving the car. She says she's never been comfortable driving, so I tell her to pull over. I'll drive, but she keeps driving and she ends up missing. Yeah, birds are a connection to angels, right? Yeah, and for sure the elemental. Um, I think it's either 575 or 475 that I like. I don't remember Hertz, the numbers, but, what is the heart Hertz? That one I like, and I like the high heart Hertz. Those are the ones I like the most. And then you know me, I love, the Rock People and the Dragon Hearts, which is that low thumping on, which I can't remember what that one is, but it's like a reverb almost. It's pretty cool. Um, Leah tries to read, and that makes her sleep. Okay, still looking at Fogo's dream, and then we take a turn, and we end up driving off a cliff. Survived that, but all I remember before waking up is everything hurting. Oh, and crying and screaming in frustration. I'm so sorry, Kelly. Um, huh. So a beautiful vehicle, and sometimes vehicles can be your physical form, but, it can also be, some represent something else, another body, like your emotional body, your spirit body, or, or your body in the past, right? Right now it's covered in bird poo, so that would be, waste, that there's some waste there. Um, and then you not being in the driver's seat, so you not being in the driver's seat is always you wanna be in the driver's seat. So next time if you can, wake up and get in the driver's seat. Just push her on over. Don't be afraid of it. Um, so yeah, and it can kinda be like the fool on the hill too, right? Like, because the fool is jumping off that cliff, not knowing what's gonna come up. So, but you survived the crash jumping off that cliff, and you were frustrated. So maybe you're making some leaps that you're not ready for. Maybe you're making some leaps that, you hadn't planned on. You know, that happens all the time, doesn't it? We get involved in something and, either our emotions, which since I think it was a red sports car, right? Which could mean emotions easily. Um, and sometimes we're not in charge of our emotions because there's so much going on the planet or in your family life, or your work life. I don't know if that pertains at all, but I know that you've been doing a lot. And so just be careful that you're not running yourself down. It's like when you got young kids, they always say, "Who's driving that bus?" So, make sure that you're driving your own car always, or someone you trust, one of your teachers. Okay. Um, yeah. Oh, hi, Kelly. How are you? Yeah. Hi, Paul. I'm missing a lot of people. Oh my gosh, Leah. My grandson has a great little voice. So when we're in, we listen to frequencies and I have him sing the tones with me. That's so beautiful. Oh, that's right. Randy, I never remember the readings because I'm using a different part of my brain for the most part. I mean, I can remember some of them, but when I'm in spirit, I don't usually. Right, Collie? Um, Thelma and Louise. Yeah, there was something about bats. Tons of gnats this year. Yeah, that's because you don't have enough bats, right? Yeah, try that. Oh, lucky you, Paul. A cooling rain. We had one last night. It was really nice. Yeah, it does help to hum or sing along, doesn't it? Humming is like and singing is and especially singing in group is a really, spiritual thing. That was always my favorite part of mass, singing and chanting. Blessings, Paul. Yeah. Are you overbooking for the work you love to do? Diana says. That would make sense. Yeah. We had the dream show last night, Kelly, so we're kinda just still on it a little bit. Na 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 na, Batgirl, right? Oh, and yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, you have a bushel basket of notes? Yeah, I've got a bucket of notes I need to go through and burn. Hey, Scott. Good morning, Scott Scorpio Santero. How are you doing? Good to see you here, sir. Um, Leah, Fogo, I drive into ravines or hills, safe landing. But yeah, that's a theme. That's right. Teresa, thanks for reminding me. Yeah. So, um, and Diana, we were talking about that last night too. There's a lot of solar radiation hitting today that might be affecting us. Yeah, a lot of it. Mhm. Ooh, Kelly. Okay. I had a dream last night that a huge anaconda smashed a window and got into my space where I have dozens of kids in my care. Ooh. Was she a grandmother? Like, what did you feel about her when you saw her? Was it fear or was she good? Randy, if Randy were a bat, she'd be a fruit bat. Yep. Yeah. Um, your left ear is ringing. Yeah, it's receiving. Receive on your left. So I'm backwards on StreamYard, but um, that's somebody's trying to tell you a story. Um, Diana, humming is an art. I used to get my pre-K kids to go wild with humming. So surprising how they harmonize the frequency themselves. I love doing that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday was the hottest day on record earthwide, right? Hi, Amanda. Good morning. Um, yeah, yeah, we love teachers and nurses a little extra, right? Yeah. She did felt, because sometimes spiders are grandmothers. Um, oh, she felt feminine but aggressive. Yeah. So and that she was around your kids. Um, I mean, I know that they're not your kids, but, I think your kids usually represent, like, new aspects of yourself. Um, Children, like, um, perhaps there's a new part of you that you're working with, right? That you're learning from and learning and teaching. Like, perhaps you started a new Reiki channel or new, if there's something new that you've started and something that you're kind of taking care of, nurturing, a new part of yourself that you're nurturing. And then grandmother spider comes in. So she might be wanting you to get busy with it. It's what I'm kind of feeling, but you'll know what hits what for your dream. But it feels like she's kind of pushing you in there. That this is good, and and if you want her there and she feels safe, um, yeah, left is receiving in the feminine side. Yeah, kids and employees. Yeah. So I think this is something that you're nurturing and something that's gonna go gangbusters. So and it can apply to your business or it can apply to a new skill that you're developing. Um, oh, when your ears are ringing, thank you always. Wondered the first thing I asked myself after the ears are ringing is, did I have sugar? Oh, Leah, I never thought about that. Speaking of which, no sugar today. Some days I add a little bit of honey and cacao and cinnamon, but today we're going straight with that cream on the top milk. Oh, Sharon's now able to squeeze into a tennis shoe. We'll call it scheduled PT now. Progress. Aw. Hey, Julie. How are you? Beautiful. Love the healing and support in this space. You had to evacuate from a fire too close to home. Now we are all on the cool coast. Oh, Julie, good. Were you able to take your animals with you, I hope? And I hope that everybody's okay. So, putting love around you, honey, in your area. Wow. Oh, yeah. Put on battle gear. Well, that's the other thing, you can look at it that way, right? Um, hmm. Yeah, because maybe you don't want that spider there. Maybe that spider represents something to you of old ways or, the way things used to be done. But, the spider, weaves her web, and that's kind of life, right? The web that we weave. So that nurturing and starting a new web. Um, this is interesting, Paul. Can the devil appear as a loved one in our dreams? I had a dream of grandmother last night for just 2 minutes. Thank you. Um, I don't know. How do you feel about the devil, people? I kind of feel like we create our own devils. Not that there aren't entities in the universe that are harmful. Um, and they certainly are. And I was involved in some relationships with some way back in the day. But I don't think it normally would. Like an entity could take over appearing as your grandmother, sure. Um, kinda like, what was that kid's fable? And the wolf became the grandmother. I think it was Little Red Riding Hood? Anyway, yeah, it's interesting that you felt like it wasn't her, that somebody was using her. I would definitely surround your room with love and light and say a prayer before you go to bed, Paul, into your dreams. Did your grandma recently pass, Paul? 'Cause it doesn't feel like, from this side, it doesn't feel like it was anything naughty going on or anything bad. Um, you know? It feels like things were cool, but you're the one that's gonna know. Oh, Teresa, usually your left ear rings, but it's not today. Good. Oh, you're gonna start PT too? Good, Leah. That's great. That's great. Diana Diana is loud today, but she can't turn it off. You just dance like no one's watching. Yeah, that is a heck of a dream, isn't it, Kelly? Because anacondas, they're hairy too. Um, it's so interesting. Yeah. Did you feel like you had to protect the kids and the teachers? Because that would tell something. Or maybe you're guiding the teachers and the children, which is what you do, right? You guide people. So, Kelly's a great mystic and you do mediumship too, don't you, Kelly, in readings? So, yeah, yeah. Another song, "No Sugar Tonight in Your Coffee, Nor Sugar Tonight in My Tea." Yeah. Yeah, we're so glad your foot is healing, Sharon. Hmm, I like that. Our shadow has served us, we should have respect for its purpose. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's a great question, Amanda. How did you feel about your, grandma, Paul? Yeah, yeah. Shadow is proof that there is light. The darker the shadow, the brighter the light. Yeah, the darkness is the hole the light comes through. Definitely. Mm, yeah. We were close. She was like a mother to me, Amada. Yeah. I don't think it's anybody trying to portray her. I don't think that she would allow that to happen. But just tell your guides that you clean it up and keep an eye out. So, give you and that's it, you guys. Give your guides things to do, give them chores, keep them busy because they want that. It's a free will planet. But if you give them things to do, like I like for my mom to help with healings. My mom was an amazing healer, and my dad was good with finances, um, and, um, and arts. He loved music, so I have him help me with that. Oh, Paul, she's been gone for 30 years. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good, Fatima. No fires. I hope you don't get any smoke there either, Fatima, in the west of Canada and east. Yeah, yeah. Teresa Ford, it's all relative. Yin yang. We can't understand light until we know the darkness. It's really true, isn't it? Oh, wow, Leah, that's beautiful. I'm very familiar with my shadow. It's a friend equal to the light, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, when you invite your shadow in and you make friends with it, um, with the whatever it is, like grief, and so often what we do is we just stuff it, right? We stuff our grief, we stuff our pain, we stuff our sorrow instead of this is interesting, Kelly, because now it kind of feels like your grandma came in and and the youthful part of you knows that that part of your grandmother and that I'm calling her grandma the spider anaconda, but um that's okay. That's okay to feel that sometimes. Anyway. Sally asked your guides to keep the frogs out of the pool, maybe it was the wrong job, right? Yeah. Love knowing our guides and angels are really able to do the work with us. They are. They are. I mean, what do you want? Tell them, and just sit back and wait. So, I mean, we have to put in some work, but yeah. Um, oh, this is good, Kelly. Kelly feels like your grandmother knows you need extra support right now, Paul. That's beautiful. Yeah. Mary Thornberry. Yeah. Creation does start in the darkness like a seed. Yeah. Sending love to our shadows. Love that. Let's see. Imagine all our souls sitting around the sacred flame. Would be a rainbow or what? I think it would be different for every person what they saw. Don't you? Um, Amanda says, "I think it may be a message from her." It was her, if it was her, but had a message. What did she say or do that made you feel like it wasn't her? Hmm. And this is about Paul, I think, right? And the lotus grows from the muck. Yeah, the most sacred flower. Oh, it just came out of the blue, Kelly. Hmm. Ask I would ask your grandma about it, Paul, and say, "Hey, grandma, I saw you last night. Can you show yourself again? And I wanna make sure that it's truly you." Um, and this is just coming out of the blue here too, but you might ask her to wear a color, your favorite color, blue or green, or her favorite color, because she's gone so long. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for them to come back when they're gone so long, but they will. They will. I could sure feel my grandma around my brother when I went to visit. Um, when my brothers were growing up, my grandma babysat for him. My mom always worked full time, had 5 kids, so, my little brothers were her babies, and she spoiled them rotten, like, making sliced tomatoes and perfectly stirred scrambled eggs for snacks when they woke up and or when they came home from school. But they were always, always really well taken care of grandma. And now that Michael, my brother, um, he has early onset dementia. It's a very rare type of dementia that usually hits young people in their 50s. And anyway, grandma's all over it. And the funny thing is, he's being cared for so many women right now around him that are taking care of him. His wife, his sisters, my sister-in-law's sisters, and the whole family. Like he has such a community around him of people doing things for him now. And it's like he's a little kid again because He's so used to women taking care of him, it's kind of funny, you know? Anyway, so, um, yeah, yeah, ask her, ask her, Paul. Mary says, "Gosh, Teresa was just thinking about the seed in the darkness and how the seed knows what to do without any help other than what nature does for it. Just planted some seeds and it was on my mind." That's beautiful. Yeah, it's infinite potential, isn't it, Mary Thornberry? Yep. Paul, you are divine. Don't fear. Speak up. Yeah. So let's talk about that. Last night we were kind of talking about what happens. There's a space of time before you go to bed or sleep, probably when you're in bed, maybe, and when you wake up in the morning and still haven't gotten out of bed. So that is a very particular time if you want to make changes in your personality or in your emotions or in your life. So, I've got this thing that I'm trying to do every morning when I wake up and say, "I love you, Terry. You're beautiful," and it fills my heart. You know, I am beautiful. I am light, and telling myself that in the morning. I'm not as good about saying things before I go to sleep, but so telling yourself you're divine every morning, that's it's huge, and that does change the rhythm of your day. It does change your personality. Like, so many times we try to manifest these things, but we're not changing ourselves to be in that frequency. So, it's a good way to do that. Seeds are source computers. Wow. Yeah. Paul, you just saw the face, but it was, like, far away for 2 minutes and you wake up. Yeah, tell her what you want. Tell her you'd like to if you wanna see her again. I mean, it's nice to see your grandparents. Yeah, I haven't seen mine for a while. Yeah, the feelings our dreams leave us with into the day. Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? Huge. Yeah. Oh, love this, Amanda. Paul, she was reminding you that she is still there with you. She wants to give you some comfort of her love. Yeah, Julie. He is surrounded by love. He's surrounded by I mean, there's men there helping out too, don't get me wrong. He's got some good buddies that come around still and take him to the gym or something. But, there's also, those women, and he's so familiar with that. So, huh. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Is something challenging going on in your life, Paul? Don't know. Playing with that blue light. Okay. They're unemployed angels. Let's stimulate the angel workforce. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, she is supporting you. Yeah, just before sleep, we're standing at the door. Oh, yeah. Feeling your grandma wants you to be aware of not letting current dark energies deeply affect you. Be mindful of the dark energies. Yeah. Yeah. Clear the house, clear things out. Paul, you got the women around you today, mister. We are all here giving you good advice. Aw. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, let's get started on meditation today. So I like that. Right, look out. James Brown just popped in your head. Take it to the bridge. Yeah, that is the bridge, isn't it? When we're getting ready to go in there. So let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through the nostrils letting go through the mouth, inhaling again through the nostrils, all the way up to your forehead, and exhaling all the way down to your solar plexus. Give it a little push there. If it's comfortable for you, go ahead and wiggle a little here. Wiggle your sits bones. Just let it shake. See things coming out. Old ways, old modes of knowing, old energy trapped down here. Just wiggle and relax. Inhaling again, all the way up to your crown chakra. And as you let go this time, feel your shoulders slide down your back, relaxing. And again, give it a final push. Did you hear that? When I did that, Alexa started whispering. Okay, now let's just go ahead and rock a little. If you can, if you can't, that's okay. Feel your body sway to the energies of the earth today. And today, let's listen to energy. New sounds coming in around the planet, new vibrations. And let's pretend like we can listen with just one ear, like an ear to the ground, but it's an ear to the heavens. Listen to the energy in your left ear today. Actually, picture your ear with light around it. And now picture your spirit guides all around you, protecting you. What did they sound like? Does that change that energy in your ear? Bring in 33 trillion angels. Did your ear just open up? Mine did. Hear that energy and feel the protection. Divine light guided through us, around us. Now let's switch ears. Go into the right ear. Just put your energy there. Feel that ear canal opening up. Song's a little different over here, isn't it? This is usually the side that we give to. Is there more space here? When we tell ourselves that we are divine, I am divine. How does that raise that rhythm in that ear, that frequency? And telling ourselves, I am love. Now, again, see yourself surrounded by your spirit guides, your spirit tribe, 33 trillion angels, walls of wings, forming a beautiful golden light around all of us, each one of us, and then our circle. Noticing the circle as it grows all around the planet. And listen to the person on your left in that left ear. Hear their vibration. Maybe they're telling you something. I'm hearing you are loved. So sharing the light of love. Beautiful pink. Now see it go forth through the right ear. And tell somebody something on your right. You are divine. Now noticing all of us sitting in this circle with a fire in the center. The light grows. And watching the dance of the fire. Just staring at the flame. What is the fire saying to us today? The message of it. Purification. And moving into a new space. A new time. A new energy. Now let's notice the darkness around the fire. Funny, did anybody else feel your ears go into a different frequency when I said darkness? Notice that what we perceive as darkness actually has so much light in it. Orbs and speckles. And it's the dance of the darkness, just like it was the dance of the fire. Again, seeing this as part of Creator, of universal light, the space in between. Notice how we're half in and half out of this portal. Every day. Now, as we look into the fire again, ask to see one of your guides. As they step out of this portal towards us, and you can see up to 8 guides or 9. No limits. Ask to see a loving guide, a teaching guide, someone that will make your heart sing for what you're going through right now. And ask them for something. What is it that you need in your life that you're working with? That's why they're here. So, if you need help with pain, if you need help with being awake through the day, energy, endless energy. If you need peace, the other side of that, right? And solace. A healthy environment. Or if we want to let go of pain, And that can be the pain of grief, of trauma, and of physical ailments. So you might notice that your tribe, your spirit team, comes in with a full set of gear. Tools for you, and allow them to work on you for a minute. These are beings of only the highest light and help. You're completely protected by your spirit guides, divine light. And notice that they all have different types of tools that they use. The dragon might curl up next to you, or might use their fire breath for purification around you. Mhm. If you have somebody here from another planet, which there are a lot, just notice that they have different modes of healing. They might be singing, they might be stomping, they might be putting in place new coding in your auric field. Now ask them what they want to be called, a name that you can pronounce. You can ask all of them or just one. Um, they're saying we're going to know it in our, it's kind of like a chakra coming alive in the back of your head, back of your skull. Now, one of my guides is giving me a circle, like an orb or a ring. So I'm going to accept that gift and notice that perhaps your guides are giving you crystals, a wand, a tree, a bird, whatever pertains to your heart space. Somebody gets a whistle, and thank them for being here. Going back through their portal, the fire dies out, the ashes blow away. Coming back to our circle, opening your left ear, being able to hear with clarity and receive with clarity. Purification of what we take in, and becoming aware of your right ear, sending clear messages, sending out beautiful energy, love. Becoming aware of our 33 trillion angels and spirit guides that walked us here today. Allow them to walk you back to your home on this earth today. Stay curious gently. Coming back inside your room, seeing your body there glowing, maybe rocking a little as you start to feel the circadian rhythm of the earth again. Hearing your room come alive with both ears, stereo, maybe hearing birds in the background, or maybe hearing the purity of silence, infinite potential. Breathing back into your body. Feel your toes move and your hands move. And if you can, shake your sits bones a little bit. Waking up, noticing from the base of your spine to the top of your head, your energy is aligned. Call all your energy home. Thank your angels and your spirit guides and everybody here. Completely back in your physical form, relaxed and energized, just like you've had 4 extra hours of sleep. Breathing in again, love, light, compassion, equanimity, grace. And as you exhale, open your eyes. We're back. Ah, wow. That's beautiful, Randy. I know we are divine. I feel there is a different energy when I state it. Yeah, just saying it, right? Oh, yeah. Jumping in and out today. We'll walk lighter as things feel better in this world. It does feel better today, doesn't it? Yeah. Feeling our strong hearts. Good morning, Marby. How are you? Well, we are at the hour. Exactly. I get the feeling, oh, baby, baby. I got the feeling. James Brown just popped into your head. Aw, yeah, joy. Yeah, I haven't seen Juno either. I've gotta find her. Yeah. Bye, Kelly. Well, everybody, thanks for being here today. Work is calling. Everybody's getting going. Oh, good. Your spine feels decompressed? Yeah, I'm so glad, Teresa. Yeah, it was a good, leveling up. I've never had him ask us to do that before, to open up each ear differently. I feel like it's a really good balance, you know? Oh, thank you, Liz. Our meditation is a mirror image of what opened today. Time for us to really hear this. Yeah. Hey, Lottie B. You have a great day too. Oh, good. Juno and Allie. Good, at 2:00. Yeah. Yeah, and write down, what your spirit guides are telling you. So, anyway, everybody have a great day. Something is start up here. Oh, thank you, Sally. That was so kind of you. I appreciate that. So we'll be back tomorrow, today at 3:00 Central. I'm gonna be on with Betsy Palmer, medium from Hawaii, and Gerald, Tarot Stash. And we're going to be talking about working with our stories. And that's going to be more about manifesting as well. So, and that'll be right after Juno and Allie are on. So, perfect timing, as it should be. All right. Love and laughter to everybody. Thanks, Sharon. I love that. All right. Everybody have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Namaste. My lights.